Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we have kind of a different video for you guys. We are going to be making some sage bundles. So really easy, really simple. It just takes some finagling to get them all together and tied. This looks a little worn for wear because this has been literally sitting drying in my drying area for months now because I haven't gone around to using it. But this is a really inexpensive way that you can create your own sage bundles in the comfort of your own home. So if you see here on this Witch's Kitchen Oracle card, this is white sage. So this is different from what we're using today. White sage is a little harder to find for gardening. You have to find the right place that sells it, and you have to take care of it really gently when you're gardening. We are going to be using this sage right here that's in the corner. This is culinary sage. So you can use it for cooking, for burning, for eating. You can pretty much use it for whatever you want. It has a sweet, savory smell to it, if that makes any sense to you when it's burned. And also when you smell it, it has a little bit of a white powdery film. And your hands will smell like sage for the rest of the day after you're done with this. But basically all you're gonna need to create these bundles is some cotton twine. You wanna be able to burn it naturally. So cotton is what you're gonna go for. This may be a little thick, but it's what I have. Some scissors of whatever sort and whatever sage you will be using, or herbs as well. So I'll get into that in just a second. This is some tricolor sage. So there's some white, some green, and some purple in there. You can use whatever type of sage you have in your disposal and whatever herbs you have in your disposal. We are going to be adding in some lavender today, which is also from my garden. You can use rosemary, thyme, whatever herb you feel inclined to add to your bundles, okay? It's just going to add an extra layer to your purification, to your cleansing. White sage is normally used for all of that because it has a stronger vibration, but you honestly can use just your garden variety sage as well. It's the intent that matters, so keep that in mind. So this is all from my garden. We're gonna get started. It's really, really simple. So I'll show you with this plant because it's the same with most sage. So you're going to find your biggest leaves, and I usually start from the bottom because they're usually the bigger ones, and you just pull down off of the stem. All right, and that's all you do. Oh, got some garden dirt on there. That is all you do to harvest your sage. It doesn't hurt the plant. You don't need scissors for that at all. You just pull down gently and you've got yourself some sage. Then what I would do is I would take it to my kitchen sink, rinse it off with some cool water, and let it dry on paper towels for the night. And then the next day, once it's dry like this, we can take it and craft our bundles with it. I always wash my herbs. I always wash anything that comes out of my garden that I'm going to put in my mouth or use in my home, because you never know what little bugs could be hiding on it. So let's go ahead and move this stuff out of the way, and I will show you how to create your own sage bundle. It's really, really simple, but like I said, it does take some hand maneuvering that we might not get on the first try. So basically you want all of your leaves to be facing the same way. You can use pretty leaves. I use whatever leaves I have in the garden if it's for personal use. And then if it's for somebody else, I choose pretty leaves just because, you know, you want to make it look nice. So you kind of just line them all up. And then I create one little bundle there. And then I'll grab some more. It's up to you how thick you want your sage bundle and how long. All right. So, I just kind of grab the same amount and I layer them together like so. And I like creating like a good length because you don't want them too tiny. You can create little bundles of just one if you're doing a quick, if you just want a quick little sage bundle that is not going to, you know, it's not going to last you forever, but it's there if you want it for just that moment. So we're going to kind of finagle it like this. Okay, so you can already see kind of how it's gonna go. And then I'm going to add in these beautiful lavender stalks. And again, these aren't dried yet. You're going to dry them after. Okay, and so then you kind of just mush it all together. If you want the lavender in between all the leaves, you can, you know, push them all over like this. And again, it's just getting the movements down. So then you're gonna take your string and you're gonna pull out a long bit of it. And then what I do is I find the little end. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. All right. Push that up a little bit so you can see. So you're gonna find the little end that you just pulled out and you're gonna slip it under and tie a knot. And you wanna tie it pretty tight. And it's okay if not every single bit of sage or herb gets in there at first, because you're gonna take it and unwind it more. Get more than you think you're gonna need, because it's just gonna help you with your hand movements. All right, so let's see how I can film this. We're gonna mush it all together. I'm gonna grab hold of all of it, take this long end and cross down. Ooh, 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 see, it just takes some finagling. You wanna make sure you get all of the herbs and pull it tight. And it doesn't have to be perfect the first time. Don't get all upset if it's not, if it's a little wonky. And then I go around the top a few times and then I flip it over, okay? And then do you see how all of the spiral is going one way? You're gonna go the opposite way now. You're gonna move it and kind of cross those areas. You wanna make sure you're getting all of that bundled in nicely. And then I'll just do a couple of those little roundabout on the ends. And then I will tie from that excess knot, or the excess of that end that you first tied. I can't explain things well apparently today. And then you're gonna just tie another knot. Get it good and tight. And there is your sage bundle. Super pretty, right? And so now with that excess string, I'm gonna leave a length, cut it, as I'm getting everything oop, drop my mic. Oh, all right. So I have this length here. Then I'm gonna use the very end of that excess length and tie an overhand knot, a loop, so to speak. A loop like that, so I can now hang it to dry. And that's literally all you do. So depending on how much sage you use and how much, how tightly you wound it, that sort of a thing will depend on how long it will take to dry out. But you want it completely dried out before you burn it, otherwise it will not burn. It might like singe for a little bit and then it'll go out. So that is literally all you do to make your beautiful sage bundle. And you can use this to cleanse. You can use this to just have a nice fresh smell in your house. You can use it just for decoration or potpourri for, you know, your drawer, whatever, because it is so nice smelling. I just love sage. So you just let it dry. Like I said, you can use any kind of sage, really. I would stick away from the crazy salvia just because it has a stronger smell and it might not be good for you. Don't take me as quoting that, but just stick with like culinary sage or white sage or anything that you can eat, because then you can pretty much guarantee that you can burn it. All right, it's not going to cause crazy what was it called, side effects. That's what that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, if you can get your hands on some white sage and grow that in your backyard or on your windowsill, I recommend that over culinary sage. But if culinary sage is all you have, it works perfectly fine as well, all right? So again, if you're doing this as part of a ritual or cleansing, it's all about intent. And any kind of sage will work for purification or cleansing. It's just that white sage will be a little bit stronger, okay? If you're doing this just as a craft or as some good smells to add into the home, this culinary sage, backyard sage works just fine. And it smells so nice, especially when you add the other herbs such as rosemary, thyme, and lavender, and mint, peppermint, you know, you name it. If you can cook with it, you can burn it as well. So let me know if this has helped you out. I know it was a little crazy, but let me know if in the comments if this is something that you are looking forward to doing or if you have done in the past. I know there's a lot of different ways that people do this as well. This is just my way of doing it. This is what I find that works. And also, when they do dry, it will shrink up a bit. If you can see, this is a little loose. So make sure you're pulling your string really tight, and that way it won't be so loose. Be careful when you burn your sage, okay? You want to have something underneath it to catch the ashes, such as a tea dish, a teacup, or, you know, an abalone shell, whatever is fire safe. And so let me know down in the comments if you've tried this before. Are you excited to try this? Will you try this? Leave me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. I have more videos on the way, more fun things happening, and I would love to have you here. And if you have not yet hit that notification bell, go ahead and do that as well, since I do not have a upload schedule. I'm working on it, but with my day job, I have different hours during the week, so I never know when I will have that time frame set. So hit that notification bell and you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks to my new subscribers. Thanks to my ride or dies. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.